What's up, y'all? I'm Avi Nice, and this is how you make beats for Summrs, like Zaytoven or Xangang would. So, yeah, I'm gonna just play the beat and then I'll break it down. I'll get the idea. So I started off with this piano from the motif. I don't know if y'all can see it right now, but it's like this box. It's hardware, so yeah, let me see. So all this is like a modified 1/4 progression, so as y'all can see, it's really just basic shit. 1/4 progression is used a lot by Zaytoven, so that's why I used it. Also just because it sounds good and it's good for these beats. Added like extra notes, top line melody, all that. And then first thing I did was layer it, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, I layered it with this other piano. I don't really need to show that because it's literally just the same thing. But I'll play it. It's like an piano pad in the motif. Okay, and then after that, I layered it again, the different sound. Layering is really good for these beats because it just adds to it, makes it sound more full. Yeah, I got 3 layers over here. Next thing I did was add a top line piano, I believe, which I just played in on my keyboard and then edited it a bit in here. This is like the best strategy for this, like just playing it in and then quantizing it manually. You don't want to press like quantize or quick quantize because that just makes it sound robotic. A lot of the, like with Zaytoven beats, obviously he plays everything in, and Xangang I believe too, like most shit at least, but that's not why. It's just because it's better when shit sounds like it's played in, like in general. That's why randomize is in there, you know. But anyways, next sound is the string. It's like a violin in the motif. Yeah, it sounds like this. Let's see. So this is really simple too. Like I just played it in. I don't want to make it too complicated. But yeah, it really just goes up. So 7-2 starts on, or 7-1. I mean, starts on the 1, and then goes up to the 4, just like the chords do. But it's really just going up the scale, and then goes up to the 5 after that, then back to the 1, and then back to the 4. So it's just very simple shit. If you add enough like simple stuff together, you get something nice, you know. And it doesn't have to be that complicated. After that, I just played in a really simple like guitar pattern, just doing the same shit. Switch up at the end, but it like barely even switches up. So. You see these types of patterns a lot throughout Plug and Be, just like repeating patterns. Leads and stuff, purity leads. I use the motif for this, but purities and ology and all that, good alternatives, you know. Yeah, that's it for like the main melody, but there's like a couple more sounds that are kind of just accent sounds, so I'll play those too. After that I threw in a sweep, which is just like a synth from the motif. It's just like a certain type of synth. Let me see. Like everything except the chords, there's not really any like theory behind what I'm doing. It's kind of just like if you put notes in key and like have a good ear for what sounds good, that's all you really need. But anyways, after this I use the Zay Glide, which is just, I don't know which one this one is. I know the other one is Saturn Holiday and the Phantom, but I don't know what sound this is from. But I just use the one shot. You can find it in a lot of kits. But yeah. 1 4 1 5. That's all it is. It's just a cool sound to throw in. And after that, I threw in a wobble from GMS, which is stock FL. And the original sound is from what's it called? The original sound isn't from GMS, it's from the MPC, the sound that I was trying to replicate, but I just did a little bit of like switching things up to make it sound more like it. Threw in this volume modifier too. It's just like a wobble bass. Pretty simple. Zaytoven uses it a lot, not this one, like I said, but yeah. So I'll play the full melody for y'all so y'all know what it sounds like. And I'll get to the drums. Okay. So after that, I started with the drums. I was going for like plug and B bounce on this, but I used Zay sound, but I mean, plug and B is mainly Zay sounds anyway. The only thing I did that like wouldn't be done in plug and B is just using a snare for like instead of a clap. No one really does that in plug and B, but yeah, here. Alright, okay. Yeah, so I just added that, and then to that I added a symbol, like a D-Rich symbol. A lot of D-Rich symbols are delayed, so it's like that. Can't really hear it yet, but once I play the other stuff, you'll be able to hear it more. After that, I added another symbol, another D-Rich type symbol. This one is less delayed. I just layered them. So you can kind of hear the delay in that now. I just had this one quiet. Kind of just take up space, fill out the drums a little bit. After that, I threw in a Zay Vox, just like a basic chant. Put in like the basic pattern that everyone has, except for these. I just added these, but I use this pattern on like every Zay beat. Just always works. Fills in a lot of the drum space. It's good to have like a repeating pattern. The snare and this combined, and then also the hi-hats. But after that, I use the hit one hi-hat, which is just like the most basic trap hi-hat you can use. Like always works basically. Yeah, 16 pattern. I like doing these rolls leading up to the snare. It sounds really good to me, so I just threw that in. I do it a lot. You can also do rolls like here too, if you want. Same thing basically as this, except leading back up to the drop instead of to the snare. After that, I just threw in a rim, like stock FL sound. It's from the kid, obviously, but you can find it in FL and a lot of other stuff. It's also like a TR-808 sound. After that, I added the kick. Zaytoven used this kick a lot. Very standard pattern. Kicks aren't used in plugin B a lot, but they are sometimes. So I just added a Zay808 using plugin B and Zaytoven beats. Everything else. Just layered the kick, but put it on key. For plugin B beats, it's good to have the 808 hitting. Like my shit is almost clipping. So yeah, that's it for the drums. And then besides that, I guess I'll go through the mixing. It's pretty simple though. I don't like going too crazy on the mixes of my shit, but just added a phaser and a low cut. You can do the low cut in the stock shit. You don't really need to add anything else. Same thing for this, except I didn't add the low cut. I just forgot. I think it doesn't really matter that much though. For like one sound. Literally same thing. I just like mixing my E pianos like that. For the top line, I just threw a delay to like fill it out, and then a reverb. I like doing this reverb. Y'all can copy my settings, and then you just edit it to like how much you want it. I also did a low cut. For the strings, I didn't do anything except the low cut. I could have thrown like a delay on there, but it didn't really matter that much. For the guitar, should have basic settings. I always put the stereo effect on though. I just think it sounds better. And like 30% did the low cut. The low cut just ensures everything like doesn't clash with the 808s. And then yeah. Same settings as the other shit. The GMS, I just took down the high end somewhat because I don't want it clashing with like the other sounds, you know. So all EQ is like really for, like you can shape sounds once you learn more, but like if not super experienced with the EQ, like most of us aren't engineers, we're just producers, so like, you know, I don't go too crazy on the mixing stuff. A lot of time it just makes it sound worse. But yeah, I just do like high cuts and low cuts and stuff like that. Anyways, for the drums, I don't do any type of mixing for my drums, like 99% of the time. All I do is leveling, so I like level it in the channel rack most of the time. Like I did some sounds here and then level it again in the mixer, so I have the master preset on to make sure everything's good. So I have the kick hitting pretty hard. And the 808 hitting hard too. And I don't sidechain my stuff ever. Yeah, y'all can if y'all want. Yeah, the arrangement's simple. It's just literally a build up. Comes in here without the kick or 808, and then everything comes in here. Cuts out here. And then just repeats outro. It's like, I do this arrangement for most of my beats. It's pretty simple. Works. But yeah. If y'all learned something, I got more tutorials. If y'all want to learn more, I pretty much have a tutorial on like 90% of rap subgenres, I guess. Not 90%, but like a lot of different ones. So I probably have what y'all are looking for. And I have more on stuff like this, like plugin B Zaytoven. But anyways, if y'all liked it enough to subscribe. If y'all didn't, let me know what was wrong with it, I guess. Yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time, watch a tutorial, I guess, or a stream. I stream on here too. But anyways, peace.